Hello, everyone. Long time no see. I remember saying in the Discord post that I was going to try to get this video up in a couple of days, and now it's been like a week and like a couple of days. I'm not sure. It's been like 8 or 9 days at least, surely. But I promised you this video just to try to explain, fully explain why I've been gone for as long as I have, and in thinking about this video, it's gonna be a lot more than that. It's gonna be a lot more than that. Um, so assuming I remember to do so, I'm gonna have the Discord post kind of on the screen just to kind of give some context for maybe the people who haven't seen it yet or aren't on my Discord or whatever. But the reason for my absence is lack of sleep. Um, it's been a problem for about a month now. I've either had too little sleep for several days in a row, or the shit finally catches up with me and I'm sleeping like 12 or 13 hours in a day. And that's just not working for me. So I've quit that job. I've gone back to the gas station job, which for those of you who have been watching me for a long time, yes, it's that gas station again. But yeah, like that's the basics of that. Now that I've quit my job, I've been thinking about, like how much I can come back to streaming, how much I can do what I've been doing before. And at least for the foreseeable future, I've decided not to. Elden Ring is going to be the last big game I stream. I think I've said that before, but I'm like finalizing it here. I'm making it official. So much so that once I beat Elden Ring, I'm probably not going to stream again for a while. There's several reasons for that, but the two big ones I think are going to be the fact that I'm still contemplating trying to work two jobs at once. Just I don't want to put myself in a situation again where I'm trying to work both jobs in the same day. I'm going to try to get myself set up to where I'm working a main job during the week and like a side job on the weekend and maybe some evenings. I'm not sure. But as far as like the last week, close to a week and a half now, where it's like I was split between like third shift and like a weird time that's like half first, half second, where I only had like 4 to 5 hours to try to sleep between jobs. I'm not gonna try that again. That's just stupid. That's just dumb. I'm not doing that. Ideally, I would just have the main job Monday through Friday, and then that side job Saturday and Sunday. Assuming the gas station treats me right here, I'll stick with them for that side job. But here soon, I'm going to be hunting for a main job, and that's one of the reasons why I'm just not going to be streaming that much, or at all. I might still try to squeak in a few streams here and there, but it'll be silly stuff like Rocket League. I may pull up some Gwent, just stuff like that every now and again. But as far as the regular streaming goes, Elden Ring is going to be the end of that. Another reason I'm making this decision is that I'm wanting to focus on other things with what spare time I have. I made the announcement like in December or January that I was going to be trying to learn like 6 or 7 languages or something just stupid and crazy like that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm controlling the greed. I'm focusing on what I want to focus on that. Chinese is still going to be part of that. I'm trying to pick that back up, but yeah, like I don't even know if I shared the whole list with y'all. Like it's like a crazy like collage of languages from all over the world. I was gonna be learning like Chinese and Hindi and like a variety of Arabic and German and Spanish and all kinds of stuff. And it's just no, I'm not doing all that. Um, Most of that was for a story I was wanting to write. I was really wanting to do like a full, like I was gonna obviously focus on what I know as far as like characters and the culture that they come from and stuff like that. But I wanted to do some of the multicultural settings that they were going to find themselves in justice. I'm not writing that kind of story anymore. At least, at least not. It's. I find it difficult to actually phrase what I'm going for more. Like there will obviously still be like some variety. Like there's still going to be characters from different backgrounds and whatnot, but I'm. I mean, that was like one of the main reasons I was learning to draw, was to try to like visually tell a story, and I'm still doing that. I haven't messed with the art tablet that I've spent so much money on. We're not going to get into that, but I haven't messed with it in almost 5 months. Like I've done a little bit here and there, but you know, you've got to do it regularly to improve, and I'm going to be trying to at least semi-regularly do that more. And like that's the other thing, right? Like I want to focus on learning languages. I want to focus on writing up this story, doing the world building I need to, and learning to draw. And really, like, I just need to take some time to like improve on my living situation. It's like I'm not moving house. Don't worry, the wood paneling isn't going anywhere. But for the last few months, I've really been slacking on some of what I need to do around here, and so I'm gonna try to focus on that in the short term. Catch up on even just catching up on the dishes would be a good thing at this point. But yeah, I need to really give this place essentially a spring cleaning in August and just kind of get everything back on track there. I might even start exercising again. That's kind of on the agenda. And so I'm kind of like trying to find time to, like, I'm trying to work out at least a half decent daily schedule that I can follow and adhere to, which includes going to work and then doing things after I come back to work and getting some things done before going. Like it's a thing. It's a process. And yeah, that's really it. Like 2023 has been a rough year. I think I've switched jobs 3 times now. So it's like I'm trying to think. It's like I quit the medical facility that I worked at for like over 6 years back in December. The gas station I used to work for hired me back in February. And then around May I got offered the job to go to the group home, which is where I ended up working third shift, which completely wrecked my life. And now I'm back at the gas station. That's that's been the show. I gave the group home a solid 3 months. Like I tried to do right by there, and for a little while, like I was actually adjusting to the sleep schedule that's needed for third shift. Like there was a solid month where I was actually feeling all right. Like the first week sucked. Then the month after that was all right, and then I've just been steadily going downhill for the like month and a half since then. And it's like it's one of those things is where it's like you can just tell, I could just tell that it was just only going to get worse. Like I wasn't gonna get better with this. I wasn't gonna be sleeping right. So I secured my exit strategy and I got out of there. It's just the exit strategy ended up being rougher than anticipated. I didn't expect to work both jobs at the same time or trying to do both on the same day for like a week and a little change there, and that really messed up my sleep schedule even more than it already was. By like day 4, like I wasn't quite hallucinating, but I was probably getting close. The lack of sleep can really mess you up. But that's behind me now. My last day at the group home was last night, and they didn't even call me in. Like, at the end of my 2 week notice, like those last 2 days, they didn't even need me. So I was able to get some sleep, and I'm currently in the process of fixing my sleep, trying to get back to regular hours. I'm getting there, Like I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, which is much earlier than I want to wake up. But I'm getting there. I'm gonna try not to go to bed at 6 tonight. I'm gonna try to stay up till like 8 or 9. Might try to hang out in one of y'all streams to help me stay awake. I don't know, assuming I can make it. But yeah, as far as like online content creation and all that stuff goes, the occasional stream, at least in the short term, will probably be it. If I go back to doing anything with any regularity, it's probably going to be something here on YouTube. Some of that good old on-demand content, instead of trying to do things live. But that's neither here. That's not set in stone, and it's like even if I try to do stuff like that, I don't know if I'd necessarily want to go back to just playing a video game and then uploading that to YouTube, like doing what's essentially a let's play, or if I want to try to do something else. Like I've no idea yet. It'll probably be like at least a couple of months before I try to sit down and actually figure that out. Because at the very least, with on-demand content, right? Like if I'm like recording episodes of stuff, like it doesn't really matter so much if I only have like an hour and a half or if I've got 5 hours to work with. Like the content will feel the same to y'all on y'all's end, unless of course I try to do something that requires a lot of effort, in which case I wouldn't. Like I don't know. Again, I'm just trying to. Like I'm already trying to think about it, but I don't need to think about it right now because there's some other things I need to sort out first, such as finishing Elden Ring. I'm at the very end of Elden Ring. Sometime this week I will be doing streams of Elden Ring just to finish it off. There's a lot more I need to explore and a lot more I need to see. There's a lot more I want to see, to be honest with you. Like I want to go back and like properly explore the lower half of the Halig tree. I feel like I skipped a lot when I just like zeroed in on Melania the way I did. But I'm just gonna finish the game. Like there's some other areas I want to go back to and explore as well. But like if I do that at all, it'll just be during my spare time, not for creating content or anything like that. But yeah, it's I'll probably try to stream. Like I'm looking at my calendar right now. I'm looking at my work schedule. I might be able to do something Tuesday and or Wednesday. Just to finish Elden Ring off. I'm hoping. There's part of me that's hoping I'll finish off the final boss within a few hours, just so I can put a stamp on it. Just say I'm done. I'm falling short of the original promise of saying that I would play Elden Ring for this entire year, but like when I made that promise, like I wasn't expecting this year to be as fucked for me as it has been. So it's like I'm really hesitant to try to like start another big thing or even promise to think about starting another big thing, even if it's like on demand for YouTube where I have more flexibility as far as like how I do that. But I'm starting to ramble at this point and I need to stop. So like I guess in the short term it's going to be Elden Ring, then probably a whole lot of nothing sprinkled in with a little bit of some multiplayer nonsense. Like a friend recently got me into Fortnite. I might do a Fortnite stream. Who knows? Like it's gonna be a very like few and far between kind of thing. When I do like decide when I'm gonna do the Elden Ring, like I did say this Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly Thursday or Friday. Like I'm not sure. I will post both in the Discord and on Twitter or X. Just to like give y'all some heads up as far as when I'm going to go live. And yeah, I've never been good at ending these announcement videos, so I'm just gonna like end it. I wish y'all well. I will try to be around more. As for, like, for those of you who follow me and also stream, I'll try to be in y'all's chats a bit more than I have been. Not sure how much I'm going to be able to be there because it seems like I'm mainly going to be working afternoons and evenings in the short term at the gas station. Um, but like if I get a main job, it's going to be back to like the typical office work that I've had been doing for like 6 years of my life because that's what I know. It's probably going to be at a medical facility. It's probably I didn't think I'd go back, and but yeah. Anyway, if there's any major changes, I'll make another video letting y'all know. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like here on YouTube for a long time. Like it's just gonna be the end of Elden Ring. On Twitch, there may be a bit more than that in the short term. But yeah, this is already long. This video is already going on longer than I had planned for and anticipated. So I'm just going to click the stop recording button. Y'all have a good one. Bye.